How are we gonna start the video?
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. The boys and I have come up with a new vision for what we want this channel to be. We're going to call it The Bike Project. And it's going to be about cycling and mountain biking, going to include my boys as much as possible. It's going to be something that we do together. You may have seen other mountain bike channels that talk about dream rides and dream builds, and they build up all these amazing bikes. This is not that channel. Most of what we're going to be doing is getting kids into entry-level mountain bikes that are capable of teaching them how to ride and getting them out there and riding with friends. So I want you to come with us. Let's get back to the video. This week we have another surprise.
We are going to buy old used bikes, fix them up, and give them away. We are going to take my old bike and this bike that we just bought, fix this bike up, and then give both of them to our friends and take them on a ride.
And they are both riding what today? What is their everyday ride?
Walmart bikes. We got this bike off of the Facebook Marketplace. It has good hydraulic brake, really nice finger shifter. It has a 3x9 and the easy gears are really easy. And the suspension feels great.
We gotta put new grips on.
We also need to clean up the chain and the back derailleur because those are really dirty. Align the brakes because they're really squeaky. We need to take this bell off because it's broken.
You know what? I think it comes off super easy. It's out of here. Yeah, a cool feature about this bike is it has a remote front suspension lock.
So you don't have to like get off and screw it.
But it's not currently working. So we gotta see if we can't take that front fork apart a little bit and get that put on. Stickers off without scratching at the frame. Let's show them the other bike real quick. All right, here's bike number 2. It's an extra small frame on super big tires.
Really big.
Right, so it always looks funny because whoever's riding it looks like their back, like their rear end is gonna be sitting right on the wheel. But it's really good for small riders because these big wheels roll over just about everything. We originally purchased this bike on the Facebook Marketplace for $100. When we found it, it couldn't shift gears, it had 2 flat tires, and the fork didn't work.
And it was rusty everywhere.
Yeah. So we're going to remove the cassette. To do this, we have 2 special tools. We have a cassette tool and we have a chain whip that keeps the cassette from going around. So we're going to try to get a little bit of this rust off and all this grease and whatnot all cleaned up. Dude, spectacular.
I'm amazing.
One little spot of rust right there, but I think it's gonna be fine. So the next thing we're gonna try to do is get these toothbrushes in here and get all this gunk. There's like, man, if you guys can see in there, it's just really gross in there. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know what I'm pulling out of there, but that is gross. Dude, this is the kind of gross stuff that we're finding in there. It is just awful. The bike over. Tyler's got the new grips going good. Get a grip, dude. 2 things. Let's get these Allen wrenches and let's move the grips in a little bit. They're too, like the brake levers and the shifters are too far out. We're gonna adjust the alignment of the brakes real quick. And so what Andrew's gonna do is he's gonna loosen up the brake mounts just a little bit so that they're just loose enough that they kind of wiggle around.
Dude, this is tight.
Okay.
How'd you get that so easily?
Well,
I loosened it up for you.
you loosened it up for me. All right, there we go. All right, so now the brake wiggles on there. Okay, so the biggest trick is we're just gonna spin the tire. We're gonna hold the brake.
Really hard.
And we're just gonna hold that brake while Andrew tightens it down.
There we go.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll release the brake. That is a no-go. And it's a little bit too much to this side, so we need to push it back that way. Okay, and I'm just gonna give you a little nudge to the inside. Okay. Backside. And loosen up. Okay, that's probably plenty. So let's give her a spinny spin.
Nice.
Yeah, that's sweet. I just want to take a second and point out what a great job Andrew did on this cassette. Other than that one spot of rust he couldn't get, the rest of this cassette just looks fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and lube and check the derailleur alignment, make sure the gears shift nicely, and then we'll be done. We worked through a stubborn link that just wouldn't bend, and I think we just had to break it in a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. We've been at this for like 2.5 hours. We totally took the cassette apart. We took the chain all apart, got the chain all cleaned up, got the cassette all cleaned up, got this looked at really closely, this lockout on the fork. We took off all the stickers, got it totally polished up. It looks almost brand new in some places. What do you think?
I think he's gonna like it. I think it's a good bike.
I think he's gonna be stoked. How do you feel knowing that you spent all this time working on a bike for someone else?
Pretty good.
High five, man. That was freaking awesome. Are you guys ready?
We is ready.
Unleash the bikes! You guys calling those beef bombs? The cow pies are now officially beef bombs. All right, it's flat. Time to rip it. Weave your way through. You're right. Keep your feet on your pedals. Hard to stay on that track, huh? There you go. There it is. Try to get yourself to the point where you can stand up on your pedals and get them nice and level. There you go. Bend your arms just a little bit. Perfect. Let's get rowdy, buddy. Woo! Hop it. Oh yeah! Andrew, what did you just do?
I just closed myself on the wrong side of the gate.
Notice that we're all on this side of the fence. You're on that side of the fence. I'm on the east side. I'm on the west side.
I'm on the east bank. I'm on the west bank.
High five.
When we invited our friends over to go biking yesterday, we were like, hey, use these. We have a ton of bikes. It's fine. And they really liked those bikes better than theirs. Anyway, we went over there and they answered the door and we were like, hey, can you come out here for a second? We need to show you something. And then we come around like the side of their house because we had hid the bikes over there. And they're like, oh my gosh. They couldn't stop smiling. I couldn't stop smiling. They were like, this is a joke, right? This is a joke. You can't actually be doing this.
Andrew's friend said that if this was a prank, he was gonna cry. But we were like, nope, it's completely yours. We're completely serious. They're yours.
Anyway, they were really happy. They were like, go grab your bike. Let's go somewhere.
All right.
They absolutely love the bikes.
What do you guys think about like the idea of fixing up bikes and giving them to people?
I like it.
Me too.
What's the funnest part about that?
Just like
I feel like giving and seeing their reactions.
their reaction is really fun.
We're gonna try to find the best deals that we can for mountain bikes. Bikes that shift, ride nice, and are capable of being ridden on a trail. That's what we're
They
after, right?
cannot have grip shifters.
No grip shifters,
Crap.
disc brakes.
Disc brakes.
Our one question that we will kind of need for every video is who are we going to give it to next?
Who's next? And that's going to be your guys' job.
Oh, all right.